let's go ahead and talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
Have you done any videos about him?
I did when he got kidnapped. I made a video about it because he told like Charlemagne the God that if he ever get touched, he'll call Charlemagne personally and tell him he was right. But I was like, I wonder if he made that call because I mean he did that Breakfast Club interview and it happened like like a couple weeks later.
Well, looks like somebody owes Charlemagne a phone call. Tekashi 6ix9ine got touched, kidnapped, beaten, robbed. Pretty much everything happened to Tekashi 6ix9ine this morning. According to TMZ, now, if you know who Tekashi 6ix9ine is, you know that he dropped a song with Nicki Minaj also a few hours before this happened. And this dude is the king of trolling. So this is probably a publicity stunt. No one knows if it's really real. And I know there's a picture of him laying in a hospital bed. But to be honest, he seems like the type of nigga that'll beat himself up. For all I know, he was acting like Brandy in Thin Line between love and hate. The whole thing sounds like a setup to me, to be completely honest with you. Like, how did they even know where he lived?
I done dropped my address, you know it's 6ix9ine.
This nigga. Listen, if you're known to walk around with $750,000 worth of jewelry on you, don't give people your address. That's literally asking niggas to show up to your crib like,
I don't have money, but what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you.
Nah, man, he playing a dangerous game. He was always playing a dangerous game, man. I wish him the best, but that's like we talked about in the beginning of the interview. I used to be around street dudes all the time. There's consequences for even being in the room. There are consequences for being in the room. Like, no matter what I'm doing in my life, if I hang around people who commit crimes, if I know about it, I'm an accessory. When they get knocked, I'm going down. Period. Just for being their friend. If I help them count money and the money was illegal, I'm going down because I'm their friend and I had my hands in it. I'm just as responsible. And I think not enough people talk about that, man. Like, it's cool to have friends. Your friends are your friends, and you accept them for who they are and what they do. But at the end of the day, you don't have to be around it. You don't. You can tell them, look, when you're doing this type of stuff, or if you're going to be doing this type of stuff, I'd rather not be around it because I don't want your consequences to come over onto me.
Well, to be fair, I ran into Tekashi once. We were at a strip club in LA. And, the first thing they were like, oh, yo, this is Vlad from VladTV. Oh, yeah, bring him over. I said, what up, man? He said, yo, Blood, see, I'm in LA, right, Blood? You seeing it? Like, he was really hyped. He wanted me to know that he was in LA after telling YG to suck his dick and everything else like that. And, Shotty was there and all his millions of security guards were there. And as soon as I walk away, someone threw a bottle at him and then all hell broke loose. And they were kicked out of the club and banned. And it was like, yep, typical Tekashi situation. But Tekashi wasn't just, someone that was like an innocent bystander who was not pushing the agenda.
No.
And he was just a rapper and everyone else was doing all the crazy shit. He was the fucking, I'm not saying he was a gang member or a gang leader or nothing else like that because, he has a trial coming up. But I'm saying that he was the fucking main instigator of all the fuck shit.
I'm saying that Tekashi, I was saying it more for the people watching, to understand, like, there are consequences for being around certain situations. But as far as the whole that's what I'm saying about the whole being kidnapped and people wanting to hurt him, Chief Keef looking for him everywhere, him, being in the bed with people's baby moms and girlfriends and trolling people to death. There's consequences for that, but that is the new era of getting fame. He's known more for his antics than his music, which is sad. You know what I mean? Because if the art is what you care about, then you should push the art. But it's push the envelope and hope the art does well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, although his songs do chart, he's like the number 2 song in the country right now, the song with Kanye, but, still, or the number 1 song, actually, I think, in the country, the song with Kanye.
Yeah, but, I mean, the controversy around it makes people want to listen to it.
You're right.
You're talking about Tekashi and Kanye. That's two of the most controversial people in hip-hop, period.
Yeah.
So people are just going to give it a listen just off of the strength of who it is.